Hi, welcome to Think Human. I'm Chris, and in this video I want to talk about dreams and the really strange experience that I've had. So this was quite a while ago, and I remember waking up and it was my bed, but it was in some kind of a different strange place, and I was like, this is curious, this is not exactly right. But you know, when you're in a dream, you don't really question it that much. Then I woke up again, and I was like, whoa, like that was strange. I just thought I woke up, it was in a different place, but yeah, I guess dreams are strange. And I'm finally awake, and then I look to my side at the edge of my room, and my brother's in the corner of my room drawing white flowers on the wall. And I'm like, wow, this is strange. And then I wake up again, and I'm like, wow, how strange is this? I woke up from a dream, I woke up from a dream again, and now I woke up from a dream again. And I was thinking about this experience, like being in dream, thinking it's completely real, then waking up and having this moment of kind of like this kind of eerie, strange, creepy feeling of almost what is reality, then waking up again, that last illusion being shattered, and then waking up again, like making you question. Like, I think dreams are such incredibly interesting things in this kind of way, how they can almost be like psychedelic experiences, like kind of trips that can expand the mind, of making you think in a different way. This was a particularly strange experience because every time I woke up, I was completely certain that I have actually woken up, until I saw something unusual and strange that I guess made me wake up again. And when I finally woke up, I was like, it's just so weird. It was such an incredibly weird feeling, and like, I don't know, it's indescribable. The feeling is kind of a rush of, in a way, kind of adrenaline, but in a way of like taking an incredibly strange trip and coming back. Like, what happened? And like, this is really profoundly strange and unusual experience. Like, how often does it happen that you wake up from a dream, and then you think you're awake, and then you wake up again, you think you're awake, and then you wake up again? Like, these kind of experiences, I think, are really valuable, and also make us question the things about life, like what is reality in itself. Like, if it feels so real to be inside a dream, like what's the difference with waking life? I know this sounds like really this kind of a, hippie talk of, yeah, dude, man, maybe like waking life is a dream, but like actually asking this kind of question, because everything we experience as our conscious experience is still filtered by our brain. What is really going on here with me and with you is that we are not actually here, we are inside our heads. And it's our brain that does all of this magic, and we have to trust our senses, our eyes and our ears and our nose and all of this, and we have to put faith in it, that it's an accurate representation of reality. How many times has it happened that you thought that a dream is completely real? Like, I'm sure there is some mechanism that makes it to be real, that it feels so real. And I've always been fascinated by whatever happens in a dream, however strange it is, we sort of go along with it like it's no big deal. And I understand there's like maybe not a particular mystery in it, like it's maybe some part of the brain that's just not active at the time, that makes you like question reality and critical thinking. But I've had dreams where I have really fought hard with logical thinking, critical thinking, and the surroundings have still been really strange. Or maybe I imagined it, maybe I imagined I was thinking too much, and it's like, how do we know? And I guess the same thing is with everyday experience. It's just profoundly weird. All the ups and downs of life in any case, like if we can have moments that are like days that are just so meaningless and bad, and just don't feel like doing anything, at least for me sometimes. And then other days when you're like, it's awesome, it's amazing to be alive, it's all worthwhile, just to be able to do the things you enjoy. And this, I'm always wondering about this duality of these two things being real. Like, I always try to keep it in mind, even when I'm at my lowest, the most depressed, most down. I always keep in mind, well, I know that there will be, and that there was, a much better time. But also, when I'm at this peak or at my height, whatever I might be doing, I also remind myself and keep in mind of the most lows, that is real as well. And I do this in the hope of trying to connect the two together some way, which I guess I've been trying to do for years, of trying to actually grasp this human condition, of this absurdity of like the world being exactly the same, but depending on what is going on, this neurochemistry soup that's going on inside our brains, we charge the world and our lives to either be really bad and sad and pointless, or really good, ecstatic and joyful and fulfilling. When the world is exactly the same, only difference is how we experience it. So I guess this comes back to the point of how the world in a similar way is just filtered by our senses. So what can we really trust? Like, how objective can we be as human beings with what we feel and how we look at the world? Like, it's all so subjective. And I wonder if we ever can get away from that subjectivity and really to ever experience the world as how it is, however it is. Like, there are plenty of things we can agree on. We can, we can both look at a tree and we can say, yeah, this is a tree. But this seems it's not satisfying enough. Because I know that my experience is still different than your experience, even if we're looking at the same tree. Yeah, man, I'm going like way so deep. So this is just some thoughts I wanted to share about dreams in particular and our experience of reality, how strange it can be, and having this kind of lucid dreams. Lucid dreams are fascinating things as well. I really want to talk about as well. So I hope you got some interesting ideas from this. If you have any thoughts, please leave them down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching and take care.